Hey, what's going on, guys? I have a Sabian 21-inch prototype Leopard ride, and I say prototype because basically you couldn't get these cymbals made in a 21-inch version unless it was back in the 80s when these cymbals were first being released. They had 21 and 22-inch versions, so the 21s are pretty hard to come by. The only other way you can get a 21-inch version of this is if you had it custom ordered through Sabian, and that takes a lot of money and a lot of effort to go through. So this is definitely a much rare version than the 20 and 22-inch Leopard rides, and judging by the patina on how old this thing is looking, I'm guessing this is one of the 80s models instead of something that's been custom ordered from their vault. And just to show you guys, I have the measuring tape out all the way to the end, and you got BAM 21 inches, and yeah, so in case there's any doubt, this is definitely a rare 21-inch version of this ride. Looking over this cymbal, there's a lot of nice natural patina going on, and it's got that dark, dirty kind of look to it. Kind of reminds me of some of the Zildjian K dark stuff that they have, and kind of similar in sound, but just not as dry. Nice hammered bell, very, very cool looking, and there's no keyhole or anything in there. I mean, there's no cracks or warps or little flea bites or anything on the side. Checked the sides on this a couple times, and I didn't even feel any really rough edges or anything, which is always a good sign for as old as this cymbal probably is and how good a condition it's in. I'm very happy about that. Sabian logo here is a little faded, but I mean, that happens over time. Alright, on the other side of the cymbal, you can still see a lot of that great hammering there. Still, I really like the way that bell looks, really cool looking. Sabian logo looks really good on this side. I mean, there's a few spots here and there that, it's missing, but beyond that, I mean, this looks great. I really love that patina, how it's coming through. You can kind of see, where it's turning green on the edges. I always think that looks cool. I mean, some people don't like it. Some people prefer the brilliant finish. I like them both. They're both unique in their own ways, and it just really shows off how a cymbal has aged over the years. You could kind of see like these little splashes all throughout. It almost looks like something got dripped on it or something, but it's actually kind of more spots where the patina is kind of starting to come through. And it kind of has this really unique kind of character to it. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this bad boy over, play a little bit for you guys so you can see how it sounds. Alright, so you guys could hear it's a super loud cymbal. Lots of projection out of this thing. It's surprisingly a little bright. I thought it'd be a little bit of a darker element to it, considering the patina and the finish. But definitely a lot of projection. I thought it'd be a little bit drier. It's definitely a little bit brighter. A nice stick definition, that's for sure. Nice, decent crushability. You can't really riff on it too hard because then it will start getting a little too gongy for you. But this is really great if you want one of those cymbals that has a nice stick definition. If you're a metal guy, you want to play like blast beats on it, or if you're even a jazz guy and you want to really just have those that swing kind of accent, really just feel. You can really hear each note you're playing with your stick. This is definitely a great cymbal to pick up, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty versatile. It's pretty cool just throwing your setup. I always liked pingy kind of metally type of rides. It's kind of what I kind of gravitate towards when I play, but to each their own. Some guys like the washier stuff, some guys like the pingier stuff, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try and answer them as soon as I can, and thanks for checking out the cymbal.